Hello.
Quick call. So somebody. Oh, by the way, you're on stream, so you can dip out if you don't want to.
Okay, I want to figure out what this is before I go on stream, so I might call back, but I don't know.
Sure. Yeah. Check out the DJ Screwdriver video. See, I did right by Josh. I told him. I did right by Josh. I told him. Alright? I had to do it. I had to do it. Listen, they had to do it. Somebody had to do it. They had to do it. I gave Josh a warning that this was coming out. Oh, that's not good. We're gonna have to do tricky with this because this is not safe. Bowblax bullied. Oh, you mean the guy who runs bully streams bullied somebody? We're gonna look into this now. Apparently, some weird did occur. I heard about this a couple days ago. I didn't really know where it was gonna go, so we're gonna be seeing this guy as evidence. This feels very Colton-esque, if I had to say so myself.
Bowblax. He's been getting into drama lately, but I will not be talking about the current drama. I'll talk about an old drama that caught my eye. On September 19th, 2024, Reddit user TheDreamer72 posted about Bowblax and his friends bullying a YouTuber called SMT in 2016. Just a quick note.
Dude, SMT, it's like the Salvo meat riding team. It's the new sector.
The video was probably uploaded in 2017 because of this tweet here.
I uploaded an hour-long trashy trio video featuring the myth, the legend, SMT. If you have time, be sure to check it out.
It was recorded in 2016, as you'll see later. I'm not going to read all the claims the Dreamer72 made, but if you want to look at this yourself, I'll link it in the description. The Dreamer72 posted a 2-hour video of the bullying alongside the post, but since people don't have time to watch this in full, I'm going to do my best to summarize important details that I saw. For context, Bowblax has a collab gaming channel with two of his friends called friends go by Chaos Bender, with his first name being Sam, and Bobbery18, his first name being Max. The story starts in 2012 when SMT became a copycat YouTuber of Chaos Bender. Here is a short example of the copying.
Anyway, SMT is responsible for ripping me off for 4 years.
I know Chaos Bender said that in his first episode of this, but I'm not ripping off in that at all. I'm not ripping off in that at all. I'm not ripping off in that at all.
There are so many bullshit factors.
The game has so many bullshit factors in it.
There are more examples of SMT copying Chaos Bender. It was probably annoying, and yeah, I do think SMT deserved criticism for this, but the trashy trio pushed it way too far. Side note, if you're wondering why this video is semi-blurred, they had a collage of awkward photos of SMT on the screen that was blurred out by the Dreamer72. In this video, the trashy trio brought on SMT for the 4-year anniversary of SMT.
Alright, this is like a whole lot of lore. Maybe I should pull up the fucking Reddit post. I'll do that after, I guess.
Copying Chaos Bender.
SMT, is there anything you'd like to say to our viewers about us, you know, our relationship, what we've been through for the past 4 years? This is the 4-year anniversary of the ripoff, so...
Yeah, special episode.
And SMT would later explain the bad things they did towards him during that time.
Because he's actually put me through hell for the past 4 years.
Explain?
Go in detail.
Oh god. Wait, so they're all surrounding this guy, and the guy's explaining, like, his cringe trauma, and they're like, please tell us more about how he fucked you in the ass?
We won't
Let's see, deleting all my...
He did towards him during that time.
Because he's actually put me through hell for the past 4 years.
Explain?
Go in detail.
The guy sounds like he's about to alt. Bowblax sounds like me making Bowblax alt.
We won't
Let's see, deleting all my videos, hacking my YouTube,
What?
hacking my Twitter. Yeah, I could go on.
These claims would...
Wait, they hacked somebody's Twitter and YouTube?
Go in detail. We won't
Let's see, deleting all my videos, hacking my YouTube, hacking my Twitter. Yeah, I could go on.
These claims would be proven throughout the video because it would show fun facts on the screen. They had people pretend to be...
What?
Hacking my Twitter. Yeah, I could go on.
These claims would be proven throughout the video because it would show fun facts.
Muddog is one of SMT's online friends who passes on info about him to us. He's like our own undercover agent.
On the screen. They had people pretend to be SMT.
Mario DS64 is another one of SMT's fake friends. But they put plants in his friend group. Jesus. He was the guy who gave us the password Smash Fan to his old Twitter. Oh god.
His online friends and give the trashy trio the info. Chaos Bender would explain this verbally as well.
Here. I have a question for Chaos.
Yeah.
What was the point of the hacking? I didn't understand.
And I guess all the blurred stuff in the background is just embarrassing pictures of, like, I don't know. Is this guy even a public figure? Are these guys even considered public figures at this point? This is a long time ago.
Which one?
All of them.
Yo, the Twitter wasn't a hack. Mario
This is like autism wars, I agree.
Yes, it gave us your fucking idiotic Smash fan password. How retarded... Okay, number one, how retarded do you have to be in order to set your password as Smash fan? And number two, how retarded do you have to be to give your password to anyone?
If you think stealing accounts were too far, Chaos Bender would say SMT's mother's name on the video, and Bowblax would chime in and say that SMT's stepsister is hot and shows a photo on screen.
What?
So sorry, someone was in my room.
Oh,
I thought
someone was in
mic
your room.
muted.
Okay. Did he hear anything we said though?
No, because my headset was off.
Oh, what's
Okay.
that?
You know what's crazy? It's like I hear Bowblax's voice and he sounds like a little toddler. But like I was in college in 2016 and Josh would have been the age to be in college in 2016.
So sorry, someone was in my room.
Oh,
I thought
someone
my
was in
mic
your room.
muted.
Okay. Did he hear anything we said?
So he's got to be like 19 here, right?
No, because my headset was off.
Oh, what's
Okay.
that? I love you.
You have a girlfriend, bitch.
No, that's his mom.
Yeah, you have a
Also
girlfriend.
SMT stepsister.
Okay.
I mean, it depends on if these pictures are public, but...
That's fuck. But, you know.
Yo, Josh, put SMT's stepsister in the screen right now. Thanks.
Hell yeah, I'd bang.
In
Okay.
the screen.
I don't think it's a crazy take to say that dragging family in is pretty crazy. Something else that goes way too far is...
I mean, he overshared so far. He overshared that guy's stepsister. That's crazy.
pulling up a gif of SMT, quote-unquote.
Oh my god, I really thought they were 14. If this is occurring in 2016, then he has to be like 18 or 19, yeah.
Almost naked, and putting that on the screen.
What?
Family in is pretty crazy. Something else that goes way too far is pulling up a gif of SMT, quote-unquote, almost naked, and putting that on the screen.
Yo, SMT.
Maxwell. As well.
Yeah,
SMT.
No, what? Wait, what?
Did you, like, okay, I legit don't know why you were fucking almost naked with your friends and recording each other. That was gay as fuck, dude.
Why were you like
Yeah.
putting a cup over your dick and recording it? And
That's a picture of a guy putting a cup over his cock, and they put that on screen? Okay.
shit. No, but why were you
everyone's
recording?
different,
Were you a
jeez.
little horny that day?
Don't
With
be so
your friends
judgmental.
in your underwear, putting a cup on your dick.
And
Like,
it's so
what?
weird to hear Josh make comments, but like, were you a little horny that day, knowing like everything we now know about Josh? Jesus.
Why are you so judgmental?
Maybe they're more than friends.
We just want to know why.
There's circumstances
I think this video is still up, but like, I
are
don't know.
worse because SMT at most 17 at the time of the video.
Oh.
Their circumstances are worse because SMT at most 17 at the time of the video.
My name is Sam.
Slimy Weasley fuck. I'm guessing that's like the folder then. Jesus. So is the argument that there is... I don't even know how to explain. Guys, you gotta be really careful with shit like this, dude. If this person's 17 and that's still up on YouTube, that's a fucking problem. If that's the case.
Did I not ask you nicely?
It's a fucking huge problem if that's the case.
Oh no! What am I gonna do?
All right, so I don't recommend anybody watch the stream then, because this is far beyond what I could possibly tell people to go look up.
Year-old gamer.
Oh, okay, what is this now?
For the video.
My name is Sam, a 22-year-old Mexican Let's Player.
Sam is 22 in January 1st of 2015. This is January 1st,
I am
2015.
a 15-year-old gamer.
Age in 20... So he was age 15 or 16 in 2015. He was age 16 or 17 in 2016.
There's no point in 2016 where SMT was 18 or older. Plus, SMT in the GIF could have been younger than 16, because the photo could have been taken within the 4-year span of them knowing each other. I also want to point out that Chaos Bender was 23 or 24, and Bowblax was either 18 or 19 during this time.
Jesus Christ.
When I was making this video, I found SMT's current social medias, and it says that he is 25. So unless he's been lying about his age for 8 years. He was between the ages of 16 and 17 in 2016. He was never 18 in the year 2016. I'm not a lawyer, so I'm not going to make outstanding claims that they did anything illegal.
Dude, imagine a fucking green hat on a fucking blackface character with a red poo is exposed. This is just... wow.
But this is certainly unethical and way too far. SMT was a minor that copied videos of a YouTuber, and in retaliation, got his account stolen, family members' information leaked, and his weird, quote-unquote, almost naked photos were shared.
Look, I'm not gonna jump to any fucking conclusions. That the age thing seems pretty bad, but I think Josh needs to address this. Josh needs to put out some kind of statement and stat explaining what he did here.
This video,
or didn't do, rather,
from Chaos Bender was uploaded on December 20th, 2016.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call Josh and see if he is a. Let me call Josh. See what he's doing. Can we call Josh? Can we call? Because they don't have a call with Josh. This is crazy.
I told him, I told SMT, yo, so I am going to give you your account back if you record a race with us. And we planned to race Super Mario Galaxy, pretty nice. But after actually recording, we saw that it's kind of unbearable to talk to him, especially for for an extended race. And we basically ended up recording an hour-long video, which you guys will be able.
This Chaos Bender person who's talking is currently, at this point in the video, older than Augie is now. Just for understanding. Just to understand, like, what maturity level we should be expecting here. This is, like, pathetic.
To watch later on the Trashy Trio.
This means the video was recorded during 2016, when SMT was either 16 or 17, who's not 18 in those near-naked photos, even though the video was uploaded probably around 2017. Just so everyone knows, the gameplay in the video...
because it sounds like they're just harassing a child playing fucking Mario.
...is Super Mario Galaxy, so it lines up. Fast forward to the year 2020, they talk about SMT on the podcast.
Now that, like, it's been a while since we bullied SMT, should we, like, bring him back in as a real Trashy Trio guest?
I'd love to do that.
Does he even like?
Do you still? Do you think he would be like? Do you think he would be like socially aware enough to like deal with our commentary? Do you still think he'll be like retarded?
Right now, he's actually trying to be relevant in Smash by like being a Shulk main and whatever. Like, but then it's like you look at his fucking videos, because I've been watching a couple of them for a little bit.
You still watch them?
Yeah, it's fucking like, okay. I find SMT unironically to be a really fascinating character. Like 100%. It's like one of the most autistic, low-functioning people that I've ever known.
Wait, are you not talking about Josh? Like, you're in the call with one of the most low-functioning people you know.
It's like he even knows how retarded he is, yet he's okay with it and tries to have fun in life.
Oh god, this characterization makes this way weirder.
I just acts that way ironically.
You know?
No. The best part is that it's actually unironically. Like, he knows he's a retard, and he has fun by doing that.
In 2023, SMT joined the Trashy Trio, and it seems like Bowblax has some regrets with the bullying of SMT, and Chaos Bender seems kind of indifferent.
But you jumped in on the SMT bullying, Max.
Because he deserved it. He was like acting.
Why did they film so much? Dude, Bowblax went back last year and then retreaded this.
Like going after Sam.
Just young and like inspired by Sam, and yeah, he copied him a little like too one for one, but did he deserve all the shit for just like being inspired? I don't think so.
To be fair, I don't think I really like quote unquote bullied SMT too hard. I think that was mostly Sam.
I mean, obviously it was mostly Sam, but
yeah. I just kind of like backed Sam up when he needed it.
What?
Honestly, when I look back on that, honestly, I just kind of laugh about it now, to be honest with you.
Same.
Yeah, that's the best attitude to have.
Oh, is that with the Sam person?
Yeah, we were all pretty like
But I'm not gonna say I was innocent at all.
Because then you could be a bitter fuck and go like, oh, if this kid tries to like talk to me ever again, I'm just gonna like block him out of my life. But then it's such a mature and like good mentality to have to like listen. Like back then,
dude, it's so easy to talk about maturity when you're the guy who's fearing that their life would be over if this conversation ever came out. It's so easy to be like, oh, you just have that maturity level to you, you know?
It's just about like, oh, fuck this kid because
SMT, not Sam. Is the SMT person not in the call talking to them in this clip?
because like you were genuinely stealing like every idea under the sun, no? But then
Yeah, that's him in the
right
call.
now, if I look
Just
back, like
agrees.
part of me feels bad, like for how hard I went in, but then again, I think, I mean, did he deserve it? Maybe not.
Dude, there's like two different fucking philosophies. There's Mr. Beast stealing that guy's idea and not paying him, and then there's hacking his account, posting alleged CP of him on your YouTube channel, and then dude, like it's got to be like one or the other, you know?
Much, but maybe a little bit. But now looking at it now, and we can interact like normal people. It's like that's pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty much. I can agree with that.
I want to pivot the rest of the video away from Bowblax and focus on the ringleader of this SMT bullying, Chaos Bender, because in the words of Bowblax,
One of the most fun ever trolling on the internet. SMT is another one that I may talk about later, but that's more for like Chaos Bender's thing, and I was just fucking like a side person with that.
Chaos Bender currently is a popular RuneScape channel with almost 100k subs and has beef with notorious streamer Groscore. Chaos Bender was the guy who made the paste bin that was referenced on the r/roastme comment that was the catalyst that would destroy Groscore's Twitch account.
In one fateful early morning, March 12th, 2021.
Hold on, we're gonna try to. Can you please? I want him to tell me it's fake on stream. I really would like him to figure this one out. He's not answering. Emergency, answer. Should I just start copy and pasting his schizo DMs to him in the group chat? If I write Destiny is my friend 42 times, maybe he'll answer. He'll be like, what? He's probably asleep. Yeah, I don't believe that. I can't ring him specifically. I have to call the whole chat. Alright, we got Owen chat. He's not going to answer.
He announced through Twitter that he had made the critical mistake of posting to the r/roastme subreddits. It turns out that people had a lot more in store to roast him for than he could ever expect, leading him to delete the post and the tweet a measly 2 hours after the people began massing onto the replies, bringing up all kinds of deep and dark things from his past that he thought, or at least wished, everyone had forgotten.
And if you guys don't know, there's a subreddit called Roast Me in which people post a picture of themselves and then ask the users to roast them, mostly, I would say, their physical appearance, right? Hand in heart, I didn't do this. The only thing I did was make the paste bin, compile it, and then kind of like hope that someone opens it and it's like, oh, exposed, right? Someone on Reddit posts a comment saying you sexually harass and assault women. The person edits the comment to include my paste bin. And I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Okay. The paste bin went from like 3,000 views in like the span of months to like, I would say upwards of like 200,000 views in like.
Am I crazy to ask if the pic was really CP? I'm not going to risk checking, but how can we know for certain it is? Well, the expectation is that if they took a picture of the person and that was the person, I guess the best way to prove this would be to speak to that person individually. That would be the best way to get the answer for this. If you can confirm that they did in fact do that to him. I wouldn't recommend anyone go watch the video. I would say that probably the best method would be to contact the person. If I had to guess.
Like 2 days, and I was like, holy fuck, dude.
I'm not going to defend Groscore because the things I see about that guy, he kind of looks like a freak. But he did say something interesting about Chaos Bender. I saw this tweet from Bowblax. Groscore is so mad that his horrendous behavior got exposed by Chaos Bender, creator
I remember
of the
this
Paston
tweet
that exposed him, and now he's falsely claiming he has illegal stuff on his hard drive, implying he's a pedo.
Oh, wait, that's so wait.
Chaos Bender, creator of the paste bin that exposed him, and now he's falsely.
Wait, I remember this.
He has illegal stuff on his hard drive, implying he's a pedo. Skull emoji.
This was where they got me. Oh, this big paste bin written by Chaos Bender. By the way, he's actually cool. He's in the comments of this video. This is the guy, and I will fucking put him on blast because this guy, absolute fucking degenerate. Where is he? Where's the comment? He's got to be around here somewhere. This guy is this one dude is the guy who got me banned on Twitch to this day. This fucking guy from Mexico. Bro, this guy plays old school RuneScape. I've got so many DMs from his fucking ex-friends, haters. This guy's got so much illegal stuff on his hard drive.
All right, but that doesn't... I mean, that sounds like it fits this description now, but I don't... He implies stuff, implying more than just that image, so I don't know if that's a one-to-one, if I have to be super charitable.
Yeah, for God's sake.
Again, it does kind of fit, though. This is kind of crazy.
I won't expose him. I won't prove it, because I'm not going to fucking... One day it's all going to come around to him. This is the guy who... This guy was obsessed with me. This guy we're looking at right now... This guy wrote a fucking page spin about me. He followed me for years. I called him one day a dead YouTuber. He took that and turned to a villain. Still to this day, obsessed with me. Obsessed. He took everything out of context and pulled it up into a page spin. Pasted it around for years. No one gave a shit. This roast me was his fucking moment to shine. He won. The downfall won. That page spin paid off. Grosscore says the N-word here. Taken out of context. Grosscore says the N-word here. Taken out of context. Like, going back, edited clips that make you look bad. Made up stories. Got into people's heads and DM'd every girl I've ever spoke to make them come forward with allegations. This guy, absolute master manipulator. Everybody. This guy plays 4D.
Sounds a lot like Josh, if I had to be honest. He does kind of sound like the kid, you know?
Chess in people's heads by just making it's called social engineering. This guy mastered it.
Out of context N-words. Yeah, that's how the internet used to work. You used to be able to like explain the context of why you said something. Now it's just I don't know. Yeah, that used to be the normal response.
Fucking won. This guy and the amount of fucking DMs that came forward last year that I got from his fucking ex-friend said he's this.
Sounds crazy in 2024, but that was a normal sentence a couple of years back.
He's a groomer. He's got all this crap on his hard drive, all this stuff. But I won't expose it. I could make a whole video on it. But I thought, you know what? I'll let someone else do the job one day because he's gonna piss off the wrong fucker one day. But this is the reason this guy got me banned on Twitch. It's this guy. What's the what? The comment made. If you say, yeah. I doubt it. Based thumbnail. Gross score predator. How people still support someone who has been involved in revenge porn, meaning porn, grooms minors, and assaults mob women is beyond my understanding. Also, forcing your girlfriend into selling herself so you can pay your bills, abandoning your daughter. Just to found this guy who you also have hella skeletons in your closet. This guy, look, this guy, I told you, this guy, absolute obsession. All because I said to him, you're a dead YouTuber, no one watches you. Now he has a RuneScape channel and shit.
The reason why Chaos Bender hates Crowscore so much is because of this reason, and his explanation really explains his thought process when it comes to SMT.
I don't have anything personal with him. I upload my expose video. 3 hours later, the video is taken down with a false copyright strike from YouTube, and I am going to admit I am mentally ill when it comes to grudges. If you
Oh, wow. Jesus Christ, dude.
Fuck with me, I'll fuck with you 10 times harder, and I am literally
this Chaos Bender dude is a fucking freak.
Not going to rest until I see fit, right? It's kind of a stupid thing to mention, but that's just how I'm wired, and that's just basically what happened.
In conclusion...
Yeah, I'd fucking say that's a stupid thing to mention, but maybe I have the veil of hindsight on my side. I don't know. I think Josh needs to respond to this. I'm not going to jump to any outrageous conclusions, but I think this paints a super bad fucking story.
Bowblax was a willing participant in the harassment against SMT, and this Chaos Bender guy seems unhinged.
That is a very fucking fair outro to that video. I don't know. I got to be careful here. In other news, look, he's doing the thing. It's the thing, dude. He's doing the thing. Bowblax bullied. Hi, I'm an outsider to this community. I wanted to share stuff about Bowblax. In 2016, Josh and his friends posted a video where they publicly bullied a guy named SMT and admitted to terrible things they did to him. I decided after years of holding on to this and finally getting the courage to call it out, I got through the video with some commentary from yourself. Apologies if it's subpar. The reason for posting this is to show Bowblax's current behavior is nothing new. He's always taking glee in bullying people and being two-faced. His impulses made him do terrible things to others so he could step above him. He's also insanely ableist in this, which is hilarious, by the way. And it's not for the sake of being edgy either. He and his friends have been harassing this person for 4 years. They made him make the video with them in the hopes that he would give him back a Twitter. Yeah, they showed that part. They stole it by getting someone else to pretend to be friends with him and entrusting him with it. They admitted to that part. They admitted they wouldn't give it back, and this was a ruse to mock him. They admitted that part. Bowblax specifically asks the victim if he has a mental illness and is retarded. Arslers directed at victim. Bowblax blurts out the N-word at least 3 times. That's hilarious. They not only made someone pretend to be friends with the victim, but had 2 people do it. That's also confirmed. They made a Reddit specifically to harass the victim. That's new. They made a Twitch bot account to spam and harass. That's new. They laugh at the victim for getting uncomfortable when they join the Twitch chat. They have gifs of the victim in his underwear. So, again, I don't know what this looks like. I'm not going to pretend I do know what this looks like. Supposedly, it's like a cup covering him. I don't know what that is. That's what Bowblax said. His words, not mine. And apparently that person would be underage at the time, allegedly. At Con, Bowblax took videos of his friends sleeping and other weird admissions. Having pictures of the victim's sister. That was true. Again, I don't know if that's public images or what. Musty just got back from messing with my neighbors and missed the Bowblax stuff. Is it simple enough to summarize in a sentence or two? Basically, Bowblax is being accused of bullying this guy for 4 years who was a minor for basically the entirety of the bullying. And supposedly having his friend, or I guess pulling up a GIF, him and his friend group pulling up a GIF of this person like nearly naked when they were a minor, along with hacking their Twitter, getting their videos deleted, and baiting them to come onto a stream to talk about it and then not giving them their accounts back. That's the allegation. It seems pretty fucking serious if that's true. I think Bowblax has to address this, so this is like insane. The background is entirely made up of selfies of the victim that Bowblax made into a collage. Edgelords praise Hitler, and Bowblax talks about black people having dirty water and no food. But remember when Bowblax... Do you remember when Bowblax tweeted out that he was watching his bags like a hawk because there were too many minorities at the airport? And he tried to like explain why that wasn't racist? Or again, I don't care, obviously, but do you remember how hard he went to try to say it wasn't racist when he tweeted out watching my bags like a hawk because there's tons of minorities at the airport? That was the first thing I thought when I read this. Admitted to hacking the YouTube channel to delete videos. I didn't hear the admission to that part. I heard the admission to the Twitter. Musty, thanks for 10. With Cat laughing. Constantly won't shut up and let the victim speak, which is hilarious. That is funny. Bowblax admits to being two-faced. Bowblax archive channel was created originally to archive... Wait, the Bowblax archive channel we defended was made to archive SMT's content? That's crazy if that's true. They mocked that the victim might be bipolar. That's funny. Brought victim back years later only to downplay the harassment and not admit anything. That seemed to be the case. When I originally emailed Bowblax about discussing this, he deleted the video along with other incriminating videos, so we never actually will see those. Jesus. Yeah, he's got to address this. I mean, I don't know how many times I have to say it. This has the potential to be pretty fucking bad. But as far as like anything else is concerned, that's about all I can say about it. My only request is that you don't seek out the victim, as long as myself, but specifically not the victim, please, as this is posted without his involvement. I guess. But again, I mean, if they don't want to be involved, they don't want to be involved. People are just going to look into the ages, I guess. That's sad. But maybe there's a reason they don't want to be involved. Josh is dead. Bowblax is what remains. Very based quote. What a rabbit hole for Chud to cover. I guess he will probably tomorrow. Okay, I'll bite. For starters, please get back on the special needs bus and pull the Velcro on your shoes tighter. My assumption is that your parents are your brother and sister. You are special needs, who demands and needs attention 24 hours a day, and you resort to things like this because your inbred parents failed you immensely. Instead of doing things like this for your special needs attention requirements, go find fresh air and seek a psychiatrist. Reddit is not a psychiatrist's couch. Thanks, Bowblax, but your self-hating projection doesn't really make this any better. I actually touch grass pretty frequently, which is why I'm able to parse problems with this behavior without degenerating myself for preteen insults. Thank you for proving what I said about you is correct when you think an Australian Gen X disabled woman is an autistic Canadian man. Thank you for handing me the W. Please keep doing that. It feels nice. How am I being proven wrong? You just admitted to being disabled while using insults that people would throw at you. That's exactly what self-hating projection is. Your insults aren't even fresh. You've been throwing insults for 2 months now. I only thought you were Bowblax because I couldn't understand how anyone would be so offended that someone they don't even know just revealed to be a hypocrite. Or you Bowblax fans are just like this? Jesus. No, this literally, by the way, this was removed by Reddit. I'm going to approve it. This is Niece Lone Wolf. This is like the person who always wants me to go to Rumble. This is a human being. This is a fucking out-of-pocket comment, I will say. I'm going to downvote that. Do you always reply to people and as a way to win against others? Do you have normal conversations with anyone that doesn't devolve into you calling them retarded? How are you older than me, yet less mature than most children? You can't even follow the first rule of the subreddit, and you didn't even win the argument. All you did was throw ad hominems on par with Bowblax in the video. I'd be surprised if I didn't already know coming in that the audience of commentary channels are easy to get around simply by pointing out this behavior. Don't get upset that I thought you were Bowblax when you type the same way as him. You should try messaging in a way that would get you respect and W's you want. Maybe then you wouldn't be so angry all the time. Jesus. That was crazy. That was an insane argument. Holy shit, dude. What if that was Bowblax confessing, dude? You know what's funny is like, alright, Colton, chill. Stop spamming fucking Bowblax. You're Blax maxing, dude. You're Blax maxing. That pretty much encompasses most of my thoughts. I hope I was at least charitable, because I don't want to just sit here and just, like, trash Bowblax when I don't know for sure, I guess. So I try to look at this objectively, but it's like, that seems pretty... I mean, they did a whole fucking Feel Bad For Me stream where they talked about it. Can I pull up the stream where they don't have alleged child? Chat, does anyone know where the video is where they were... Jesus Christ. Best thing to come from this channel. This is the channel. I don't think this is the video. This is the channel. What the fuck were these guys doing? Screwdriver, send me the recent video where they're like talking about all the stuff they did to the guy when he was a little kid. Musty, Jesus Christ, dude. Thank you. I'm not going to pretend to know how you feel, but losing a friend and then hearing allegations about him sounds mentally and emotionally taxing. Tasking. I respect the hell out of you for not dogging on him, saying I told you so or some shit. I'm impressed. Thank you. No, I'm not trying to just fucking... I'm not trying to pull a Josh, I guess, and just hear like some super negative shit about somebody and then just boost it for no fucking reason. That's what Josh does. If this was me, if this is fucking my position, Josh would be tweeting this like, dude, what are you, like a fucking pedo, dude? Oh my god, you guys are fucking pedo, dude. Yeah. That's exactly how Josh would operate. He would just boost that video and he would be like, oh, dude, you're a fucking pedo, dude. Well, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy, dude. You're pedoing out, bro. Whoa. But I appreciate it, yeah. He would. Yeah, he 100% would. That's exactly how he operates. So this is when he joins. Let's hear what they have to say. I'll play a bit more Fortnite while we listen to this. Maybe this will be valuable. Do you ever think about the fact that your low viewership is peak viewership from Augie about a year ago? So here's the God's honest truth about that, is while Augie was gone, this community only got bigger, and I literally kept it going. And when he came back, his viewership was higher than it had ever been, because we genuinely grew the streaming space in the past year while I've been doing this. Unlike Bowblax, I can probably actually take credit to some of that in some capacity, but I do think that other people have also aided that. Big stories have also aided that. As much as we dog on Lyrix has got a pretty sizable audience when he's streaming. Me and Tom can go live at the same time and have completely different audiences. We're almost entirely swapped to the point where we don't even really overlap much anymore, which is good, which means there's at any moment probably like 4,000 to 5,000 or even more on big streams and stuff like that, viewers wanting to watch similar content. The community has never felt bigger, even though the community is dead, which is funny. You know what I mean? Like, the commentary community is dead, but it's also never felt bigger, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think so.
2012.
So, like, 2013 maybe?
2012, 2013, yeah, so it was well over a decade.
Wait, oh, he said you were, I thought you said you were 13. Jesus. No, okay.
Pretty much just been on the YouTube, Twitter space for over 10 years now. And I don't know, nice. I think I just met up y'all because I came across one of Cal's videos. I think it was in 2012 or some shit. And then it just started from there. And then years passed and then we just didn't talk for a long time and everyone just went through separate ways for a while.
Dude, imagine instead of like defending John Swan's sister when he plagiarized from me, I just started posting pictures of her on stream. That's what these guys did.
Yeah. I mean, we've been friends, so.
Well, yeah, obviously, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, of course. Now,
that's such a charitable way of saying it.
Someone just wrote in chat, he was a lolly when they met. I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say. Obviously, SMT
making yourself look good.
Forgot a lot of things. So I'll just give you like a little background. So basically, SMT started. I mean, obviously, I'm saying this, you know, in a non how do I say this, without any malicious intent. You know, there's no hate in my heart. But back then, dude, brother SMT, every idea I had when it comes to YouTube, oh god, dude, he would like no, dude, he would eat it up and then get it into his channel. And then I was like, hey, can we not make it maybe too obvious? And it's like, yeah, of course, dude. So, you know, brother SMT was pretty notorious in, let's just say that, grabbing my stuff. And then after you stopped copying me, then we noticed like a lot of changes in your personality and your usernames, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But then someone else would tell me, oh, this is who he is copying now, and I'm like, whoa, interesting. So there were like 2 or 3 people like that. I guess you like maybe not copied, right? But grabbed inspiration from. So yeah, that's basically right.
I like how it's been moved from like you copied everything we did to like basically plagiarize us all the way down to I guess you took inspiration from us. Jesus.
We made a couple of videos with him. A couple, or that was the one SMT trial video.
The last one was the trashy trial.
So it's been like over 5 years since
we made one video. It was the video where we told you we'd give you back your Twitter, and it was 5 years ago. Oh my god, this sounds terrible. This is kind of...
That video's privated, though.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you privated everything.
Edgy. Let's just say it that way.
It's kind of edgy, so it's gone now.
Yeah, that's an era that I choose to forget.
Oh, where's Fortnite? I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
It's an era that you should look back into and go like, I have grown up since there. I'm pretty proud of myself. WWW.
Well, of course,
don't deny your past.
Of course not. Of course, I've changed since then, obviously.
Nice, man. So I brought SMT here for a couple of reasons, but the very first one is that when I came across his, actually, how did I think I was looking at someone's video. I think it was Hungry Bucks, one of the like, I would say one of the most recognized melee players. And then he was making a video about Smash Ultimate, and then he was playing against Pyra. And then I was like, yo, wait a second, this reminds me of SMT. I wonder how the dude is doing. So then I started going through Discord, and I couldn't find you. And then I go like, what's his YouTube channel? So I don't know how I came across. I don't even remember how I came across your channel. I think it was Twitch. And from Twitch, I found your Twitter. And then I messaged you on Twitter like, hey, yo, brother. And we started getting into contact. And then when I saw his Twitter,
I wonder if they really like realized how risky this was when they did it. I wonder if they realized this was like a huge risk to bring this guy on.
Like, did it say a team or do you call it an org?
We just call it a team. We're not big enough to be considered an organization.
Like Bowblax is an established YouTuber at this point with 300,000 subs. Because this is in 2023. This is like an insane risk to fucking do.
Okay. We choose not to call ourselves though.
So Brother SMT is the co-owner of an esports team. Can you tell us how that started? Can you tell us how tell us the ins and outs of having an esports team?
Sure, I can do that. So basically, it started in late 2021. I was originally running my own team that I first created. That team's no longer around now for reasons that I'll talk about later. But pretty much, I got into the whole esports organization, or not organization, but the whole scene, mainly because I came across somebody that offered me to put them on their team for a while. I choose not to remember that person because they are the biggest sack of shit I've ever met.
Whoa, bigger than Sam to you? That's actually impressive.
Like I can tell you like every word in the book of what kind of person they were.
No way. Damn. Wait, so wait, there are so many questions I want to ask, but no, okay, go, keep going.
Okay, but yeah, no. Anyway, after that, after I left that shitty place, I started my own thing because there was a lot of people I made, like friends I made in that space. So I created my own team. That was around for well over a year. I closed it on my own terms just because of financial reasons.
Do you think the other guys' channels were dying and they were trying to play the old classics again? Maybe.
What was the name?
It was Nova Esports.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
Whoa, not Sonic Mario Team? That would have been great.
That would have been cool.
No, Nova Esports is actually like a cool name though.
Yeah. Wait, this is during the Keffels and Tipster drama? Oh my god, it is. This is even fucking weirder now.
I chose the name because it's the name of like the city where I'm from, so it's just kind of based off that.
Nice. That's a good city name too. Then.
Something simple.
Can I ask you about your opinion on something in the Smash community real quick? What's your opinion on the player Zero? You know about him?
Oh!
All right, we're gonna find out if we have sympathy for this guy in like 30 fucking seconds.
Of course I do. Yeah, no. After the 2020 shit, I unsubbed and stopped looking at that dude's content.
Mm-hmm.
Based. All right.
I know.
So you wouldn't have him like in your Smash tournament, for example?
No, absolutely not.
Mm-hmm. All right. Just was curious about that.
Let me do a little intermission.
Yeah.
What was I remember back then when he was like getting accused of being a pedophile, no? But like, what was the final like say? Wasn't he innocent?
Well, no, he admitted.
No, he was not innocent. He confessed. The allegations that were against him, he confessed. That was his words. Those are his fucking speech.
To like sexting a 14-year-old girl for multiple months and wanting to like have ice cubes rubbed on her pussy or some shit. Like, disgusting shit. Very disgusting.
Sounds like another streamer I know. Gross pedophile.
So yeah.
Jesus, and there's the girl score reference.
Yeah, but some people are still like, well, Zero. It was a long time ago, and Zero has a wife now, and it's better. So like, I was just double checking with Cody here.
Yeah, wait, what? What?
So yeah, but some people are still
my God.
well, Zero. It was a long time ago.
Oh, some people. Okay, sorry, I missed that.
When Zero has a wife now, and it's better. So like, I was just double checking with Cody here.
Yeah, well, people.
But if he had a different opinion, I wouldn't. I mean, I would have just been yikes and then move on. But
that was
you know,
all the people that were outed back, it was like 2020. every single person that was out about all that bullshit, I just don't watch their shit anymore because that's just
The Great Smash Exodus.
Yeah, it was crazy, man.
The Great Smash.
Wasn't there another guy by the name Nairo or something that was actually confirmed to be pedo or something?
Yeah, he's.
There was Nairo. The thing is, a lot of people still support him for every fucking reason, even though he wasn't even like confirmed innocent, but people still choose to support him.
Yeah, and it's crazy because like
Crazy
because
how
people
that
support
works.
Nairo, which is crazy. Then people are turning around and being like, okay, Nairo's worse than Zero, so let's support Zero. And it's like, okay, that's completely backwards thinking. It should be the other way around, where.
You know what's crazy is like I can name a specific month of a specific year where Bowblax just did not talk about this at all.
Supporting Nairo and keep not supporting Zero. You know?
Either way, when it comes to stuff like that, I don't really think it matters which one's worse. They both did illegal shit, so they should just both be banished.
True.
So true. Very true. But technicals would disagree.
Oh god, technicals. That dude. That dude.
Do you have any personal dealings with him, or do you have any opinion on that guy?
All I can say, he's hungry for clout. Dude's a clout chaser.
Wow.
Clout chasing whore.
And SMT was clout chasing off of Chaos, so he would know. He would know. He's an ex-clout chaser.
Dude, like, did it's kind of baffling.
Hello.
Quick call. So somebody. Oh, by the way, you're on stream, so you can dip out if you don't want to be here.
Okay, I want to figure out what this is before I go on stream, so I might call back, but I don't know.
Sure. Yeah. Check out the DJ Screwdriver video. I shouldn't have told him. I did. See, I did right by Josh. I told him. I fucking told him. I did right by Josh. I told him. All right. I did not do anything fucked up there. I had to do it. I had to do it. Listen, they had to do it. Somebody had to do it. They had to do it. Wait, what? I gave Josh a warning that this was coming out. Oh, that's not good. Check RFC episode 300 at 129 for context. You asked him what the biggest fuck up in his career was. Let me see. RFC 330 at 129.
2018, it's not relevant.
With your own judgment, not coming out of Lyrics' mouth, what are your three biggest fuck ups?
Well, I'm thinking I probably shouldn't mention anything prior to 2018. It's not relevant, right? So
whatever.
Mention anything prior to 2018. It's not relevant, right? So
whatever you feel confident.
Number one, calling Kabana Money 456 the N word, probably biggest fuck up.
Dude, we thought it was about Kobanermani 456, dude. Oh, that sounds horrible in hindsight. Again, I think that you should wait for Josh to provide some sort of answer to what happened here. That's the most important thing.
How, like, back then, like during the Let's Play era or whatever, when I had like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5,000 subscribers, dude, looking at it now, it's like, oh, that's nothing. But then you have like that amount and it's like,
what am I gonna do?
oh, dude, like, people definitely recognize who I am. I'm a big name in the Let's Play community because I don't know. But like now that I'm actually an old school RuneScape celebrity, you go like, I don't know.
So yeah, I was looking.
He's an old school RuneScape celebrity, chat. You are now watching an old school RuneScape celebrity.
Sam's like never cracked like 100K. I'm a celebrity, guys.
Oh, it's a joke. It's so funny.
Wait, 100K subs or video views?
Subs.
Oh, sure. I mean,
you have 100,000 subs.
But the RuneScape community's small, so 50K in RuneScape is like is a bigger deal.
I like how Josh immediately flex like you've never even crossed 100,000 subs. Yeah, I guess. But your community's smaller, so that's like 100,000, like me.
And plus, it's like small enough. So, for example, it's I mean, I wouldn't say it's like a small community or like a small game, but it's to a size. You know, it's a size where like a couple of my videos of activities in the game that everyone has to do at one point or another. Like a couple of my videos are like over 300,000 views because like pretty much everyone's looking for something. And then when I stream, there's like every single day there's at least 5 people that come to the stream and it's like, oh, thank you very much for this video because I started playing and then I used your guide and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. So that's really nice.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Anyway, we're kind of deviating from the topic a little bit.
Dude, why is fucking Shaq riding a flying Nimbus while I get killed, dude? This is insane.
Yeah, I want to hear more about SMT. So.
I will say though,
Sure.
I was checking out some of your old school RuneScape content. That shit was actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, from what I saw.
Oh, thank you.
I was kind of lurking on your stream earlier today for a couple minutes that I had free. So
you definitely gave it a like, right?
I did. I did. Don't worry.
Nice one. Nice. Because otherwise you're racist.
Racist towards.
So
Mexicans.
also other than because that was my burning question, no, the we call it like the because that's when I looked at your Twitter again and I saw the co-owner of an esports like team, I was like, oh, let me see, and then it actually surprises me that a lot of people,
So this guy got like up
actually play under
big,
your,
and they were like
pattern,
wanted him
you know,
back
whatever
in
you call it.
the
And I'm like,
fold.
oh, that's actually pretty cool. So that's the thing that kind of like impressed me the most. It's like, oh, dude, SMT actually has like something legit going on. No? So other than that, which was my burning question, tell me, how have you been recently in terms of like IRL stuff? Because I remember the last time we talked, you were working at what is it called, like a warehouse or like a storehouse, whatever.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. That's way gone now.
Mm-hmm. So what are you doing now in terms of work, in terms of studies? Are you studying again?
I was supposed to be going back to school this year in September, but that shit fucking fell through because I waited too long. That's my own fault. But I'm gonna try to go back next year. But as of right now, I'm working for an IT company full time, so that's kind of what I'm doing.
For my what, sorry?
For an IT.
Oh, yeah, you told me IT company.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's
what do you want to study?
Dude, the Bowblax joining the call and then running out is gonna be the most insane intro clip on any video I've ever released. Like, that's gonna be such an insane fucking intro clip.
I'm trying to go. Oh.
Me too. Cunt.
Yeah, you did.
Pretty much, I'm just looking to go back just to kind of.
He's not calling back. I have hope he's gonna come in and debunk this like real fast. I think he's got this, dude. Listen. 100% of allegations. Wait, 100% of times people respond to allegations, they wish they responded faster. Chat. Remember, for every single person who gets exposed, they wish they responded even faster than they already did, so they could regain some of the goodwill they lost.
Get more like what's the fuck the word I'm looking for? Basically, when I went back, the course I took wasn't like a full length course, if that makes sense. So I want to go back to actually, do a full length course. So that way I can actually, like get more information on my resume, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm
for like IT work.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. Is that like a lot of computer science?
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much computer science, yeah.
That's what I studied, and I fucking hated it.
I partially studied.
Dude, if this is real and this is something that Josh has been like terrified of coming back, but dude, Jesus Christ, I can't imagine what he's thinking right now.
I thought it was fun. I just got a minor in it though.
That's what I originally thought when I was gonna go into it. I'm like, maybe this might be not for me. But then once I actually got into it, I'm like, yeah, no, it's actually something that I enjoy a lot. So I just kind of stuck with it.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's pretty much about me, IRL.
Nice.
Beautiful. That's a great transition into our next topic. We haven't heard Max too much. So Max, Max has been pretty absent when it comes to like both streaming, like everything, and it's because of his fucking exams.
Oh,
Max,
yeah.
can you tell us how they're going? Why you haven't?
Yes.
SMT, what do you think of Pride Month? Do you think it's nice? Do you think it's a little bit exaggerated?
I think it's fine. I have no problem with it. If anyone wants to be that way, that's fine. I'm not going to do it.
Nice.
Thank you
I think,
for the support.
listen, like my general idea, anyone can do whatever the fuck they want with whoever the fuck they want, as long as it's consensual and legal. Gross word, pedophile. But my very personal opinion, I think even pro LGBT people could agree that it's maybe ramping up a little bit year by year. Agree or no?
I can kind of see.
Maybe deservedly.
What does that mean?
Pride Month ramping up year by year?
No, I mean Pride.
Calm down, Josh. He's not insulting you personally. He doesn't know.
I mean, listen, there was one tweet I saw by I'm pretty sure you've at least heard of this YouTuber. She's called Blair White.
Yes,
I've heard of her.
So she posted. I think she made a video about.
That is not a good start.
What's been going on with like the Pride Month, like March, like celebrate, like the parades? What's the word I'm looking for?
Like the Pride parades during
yeah,
Pride
it's
Month?
Pride, yeah, you got it.
So
right.
then she made a video like covering how
I don't respect you.
She's pretty. I mean, even like though she's trans and whatever, she's pretty anti like woke and whatever. So she's been covering what's been happening there and people taking children to the Pride parades. And it's like she posted a picture of YouTube restricting her age video, like looking at like Pride event, and she was like, "Yo, why does YouTube think that Pride parade is age restricted, but people still take their kids, to that?" So I don't know. Like I said, I'm pro do whatever the fuck you want, but I don't know. Maybe it's getting a little ramping up. No.
To be fair, nobody ever said that those events were child friendly. So, but I also think it's like a little weird that people are like really kinky or whatever in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, even if kids weren't there, like I feel like you can celebrate Pride without doing that shit. Like I feel like there's a difference between accepting that like people of the same sex can love each other versus like
going there
all
with,
the
like, a
sexual
dog suit,
shit. Like you can be gay without being sexual.
True.
Like Max and Tim being together, like they're not sexual all the time. They're not fucking every day. They might. I don't know.
So,
But
like,
you know what I'm saying? Like their relationship isn't purely sexual.
Yeah.
So.
But then you go to a.
Yeah, that's what gay means, Josh. Wait, I'm sorry. What?
A without being sexual.
True.
Like Max and sex can love each other versus like
going there
all
with,
the
like, a dog
sexual
suit.
shit. Like
No,
you can
yeah.
be gay without being sexual.
True.
That's what. Yeah, I know. Do you know that straight people don't just fuck 24 hours a day? and that when they don't when they like men, they don't just immediately just whip their cocks out and start like violently fucking in the middle of the room.
Like Max and Tim being together, like they're not sexual all the time. They're not fucking every day. They might, I don't know,
So,
but
like-
you know what I'm saying. Like their relationship isn't purely sexual.
Yeah.
So.
But then you go to a parade and it's like, oh, all of these people in like their dog costumes like crawling and it's like, woof, 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 and it's like, oh, fuck me. So it's like, oh god in heaven.
Yeah, people
So,
like
I don't
focus
know.
on that
All right,
too.
he's arguing, I guess, to be charitable, that Pride Parade is all about sexuality and stuff like that, and like all this weird sexual innuendo. Whereas the actual experience of the majority of these people is like the same, only they, I guess, wear extravagant clothing of some kind or date same-sex partners. But the reality of the situation, I think, is that the only criticism I'd make is like the AGP people probably are having some sort of influence over when you're going with dog collars and shit, right? Like there's probably some version of that has affected the Pride stuff. Like I don't think any rational person is gonna put somebody in a dog collar and walk them on the streets.
It actually, I feel
Yeah,
like,
they're
kind of
weird.
perpetuates like
Yeah.
a stereotype that gays are like just only sexual or whatever.
And actually, those people are kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Are kind of like, maybe not taking credit away, but they're actually harming the movement, no? Because if people look at
I don't know why I'm even commenting on this. This is completely not relevant to what we're doing.
it's like, oh, Pride movement is fucking weird. Like, take it out of your.
It
but
has
it's way
to
too
be.
blurry. Mm-hmm.
It has to be one extreme or the.
Let me see. Let's go to bullying.
So
This is bringing back memories.
let me check his TikTok.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, it has 72K followers. So.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
You know, he's doing decent over there. Jesus, that picture. Come on, man. Yeah, you definitely bullied him just because he looked like that.
You both
I mean,
did.
After yeah.
I was a little more tongue in cheek about it though, but yeah.
I
did.
know. I called you
I
guys
did.
both out for bullying him. I know.
We both bully.
Max, you
I
also
didn't.
fucking
I didn't
went
do
to
anything
by
to
the
him.
way.
You guys.
Yeah,
were
you
both-
did.
You guys.
Don't fucking lie.
Sam
Don't
was just
fucking
straight up
lie.
bullying
Whatever.
him, and Josh was being
Whatever.
like fake nice to him. So
Yeah, okay.
I saw through it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mind me.
Well,
I just like.
hate him,
I just like
but
to
I did
point
think
out
the
that I
jokes were
was
funny.
I mean, when
But
his
hey,
sister,
but you jumped in on the SMT bullying, Max.
because he deserved it. He was like actively going after Sam.
Well, okay. Did he? Well, Cody's in here right now. We can talk about it. But really, like, Cody was just young and like inspired by Sam, and yeah, he copied him a little like too.
Ooh.
One for one, but did he deserve all the shit for just like being inspired? I don't think so.
To be
in
fair, I don't
retrospect.
think I really like quote unquote bullied SMT too hard. I think that was mostly Sam.
I mean, obviously, it was mostly Sam, but
Yeah,
I think
I just kind of like backed
honestly-
Sam up when he needed it.
Honestly, when I look back on that, honestly, I just kind of laugh about it now, to be honest with you.
All right, Josh just wrote me and said that the image where he was like naked at the time was just him shirtless under a blanket. It doesn't sound like what he's describing in the video, of course, but like that's what Josh's current position is. So I'm going to put that in there.
Same.
yeah, that's the best attitude
Yeah.
to have for sure.
Yeah, we were all
Because
pretty
then
like.
you could
But you know, I'm not gonna say I was innocent at all.
Because then
Definitely
you could be a bitter fuck and go like, oh, if this kid tries to like talk to me ever again, I'm just gonna like block him out of my life. But then it's such a mature and like good mentality to have to like listen. Like back then, surely I was malicious about like, oh fuck this kid because like you were genuinely stealing like every idea under the sun, no? But then right now, if I look back, like
agrees.
part of me feels bad, like for how hard I went in. But then again, I think, I mean, did he deserve it? Maybe not that much, but maybe a little bit. But now looking at it now, and we can interact like normal people, it's like that's pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty much. I can agree with that.
Pretty
Yeah,
There's-
and if
there's-
Cody hated us, I wouldn't even hold it against him, honestly.
Yeah.
But it's good that he
Absolutely.
doesn't. For sure, it's mature.
No, I don't.
Uh,
I don't have any of that inside me anymore. That's long gone.
Yeah, dude, he's a businessman now. Come on,
That's
he's
rude.
running shit.
Yeah.
He doesn't have time for that.
Yeah, that bronze spec though, that reminds me. I remember back in the day with the, like when Cows had his old Twitter accounts and whatnot. I remember back then I made like one fake Cows account. It was like called.
I remember that, yeah.
It was like Cows Blender or some shit.
I just asked Josh if that's the GIF because it was specifically a GIF, not like a still image. But like he also said, like I don't remember his age at the time, but I think he's the same age as Max. And the naked SMT video is him shirtless under a blanket. That's the quote. If that makes sense.
That's a blender. That's funny.
And I think you also made one with my name, like Samuel Cows Bender, and I'm like, oh, like, hello.
Did I do that? I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I think you
Impersonation?
were. Yo, I'm gonna report him. Elon Musk.
They didn't care about that back then.
And other than the bronze, like all of this YouTube beef, like something I just want to mention, but I don't want to dwell too deep into it because we can like open like an entire fucking parallel universe of another like huge topic of like past things. It's recently for some odd reason I kind of had the little itch to look at You guys remember PK Sparks?
Oh my
right?
God, yeah.
So
Yeah, I remember that guy. What's up with him?
So I went through his channel, like, I don't know why. And then I came across like a video. I think I've watched before, but it's one that, you know, he basically says that he was quitting. And then that made me want to go through like some of the channels that we used to like, maybe not all of them.
Chaos Bender says he was friends with a cup and it was a GIF. Again, this is all that Josh has said, right? Wait, is the stream still up? I'm getting F's in chat. Is there a stream issue? Hello. We're good? Yeah, the hacking is really bad. Like, yeah, there's definitely things that are wrong here, but I think the minor thing is the point that you work through first and make sure that that's not a thing. Because if the minor thing was real, that's like the main fucking antagonistic point. Whereas the rest of it, the hacking and all that stuff, is objectively bad, but it's not at the same level as the other one. Oh, okay, so Josh confirmed there is a second image, and he said that's just him shirtless as well. But this shirtless picture is not that shirtless GIF. He was just a weird kid who posted crazy shit online that Sam and us bullied. So there's nothing with a... Alright, I'm just gonna write. So there's nothing with a cup. He's sending me like the link. I don't want to parse this, and I'm definitely not parsing it on stream. I'm not clicking on that link, just to be clear. Oh, because it's unlisted on the Trashy Trio channel. Sending a link to it is crazy. Well, if it's... No, so sending a link to it's only crazy if there's actually something in it. If there's nothing in it, then sending the link kind of doesn't matter as much. In fact, it would probably be stupid of him to do that, because then we would have the clips of him bullying the kid. But I'm not downloading that, touching that link or anything until I know for a matter of fact that there's nothing, like, childy, you know, in there. There's no cheese pizza in that file. The cup over the dick picture, like, listen, I understand what you guys are saying. I can only tell you what Josh is saying. I can't tell you it's true, but that's what Josh is saying. I'm not speaking for Josh as like as a fucking herder or a fucking... I'm literally reading what he's writing. So unfortunately, I can't give you any more than that.
I hate about, you know, like some of the old channels, like, you remember when I sent you a picture of the Koopa Kung Fu kid and whatever?
Oh my God.
Like, it was like him, Kabiner Money 456, Sully Pones, that I think
Tommy, you want to call really quick? I can kind of run you through it. Hey. Hey, what's up?
I just woke up. Hey, what's going on?
Yeah,
man?
so I'd heard that there was going to be some discourse around this stuff, but I didn't know it was coming out while I was streaming, which seems to always be the case. Wonder if that's on purpose or not. Basically, Bowblax got Bowblax got exposed for bullying a child.
When?
In 2016, so he'd be about 19 at the time. The reason why it's coming up, there's a few different things that they did to this kid. One of them being that they basically confirmed they hacked his Twitter, they hacked his YouTube, they deleted his videos. They
Really?
They fucked with his Twitter account. They brought the child, like the kid's probably like 16 or 17 at the time when this part happened, but they brought him on stream and told him they'd give him back his accounts if they did a Mario Galaxy race with him, and at the end they told him they're not giving him his accounts back. They made and this like autistic kid or whatever, they sent in like people to pretend they were his friends or whatever to get information out of him, which is how they got the passwords to his accounts and stuff like that. Which, by the way, if this is all true, I don't know how much... I don't know. I think Josh loses all right to judge people off of ableist comments in the future if this is real. I will say.
No, I think he's already. I think he's honestly already lost that. I mean,
I'm
not terribly surprised by this story.
Josh found someone even more low functioning than himself, and then treated that person
fucked
like
with him.
shit.
It doesn't shock me a bit. Doesn't shock me a bit.
The big coup de grace, though, is supposedly that his friend Fassbender, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah.
I'm thinking his name is Michael Fassbender. No, that's that's Magneto.
It's Magneto.
Yeah, no. This guy, this Mexican dude, was 23 at the time, and apparently, and the allegation is that they showed a photo of him, like a GIF of him with a cup over his privates on the stream, and he'd be 16 or 17, so it would be potentially child pornography. And that's what's coming up right now. Now, I brought Josh into the call, and he ran off the call immediately when I said I was live, but I mean, I guess that's fair. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I would have done the same thing, which was very it's still going to be the intro to this clip. It was, so essentially, he's telling me, like, he sent a different picture, I guess, earlier of a guy, of the person just shirtless with a blanket covering him, where you can really only see his head and his shoulders. And then I said, is that the GIF where he's moving? And then he said, no, that's a different picture. And then Colton is asking him now, can you confirm there was a photo where he was naked and covering himself? And then Bowblax just keeps sending us a link and telling us to look at it. And if that is the case, I'm not clicking on the link. So.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jesus Christmas.
I don't.
Wow, we were. How does it always get to this point? I don't.
No, hold on. Wait. Colton, you do not have to check. Colton said I have to check because Nick's on
No,
stream.
you don't.
No,
No,
do not
you
check.
don't.
Do not
You
click the
could be-
link. Do not click the link, fucking idiot.
They hacked that kid's stuff. How do you know that's not? Forget cheese pizza. What about something else?
Yeah.
You know, what about something?
Well,
you
no,
can
it's,
access your
it's an
computer
unlisted
remotely?
YouTube link. It's an unlisted
on
YouTube
your-
link.
it's on- all right,
It's the
okay.
clip of. So basically, so not only did they like bring this guy on and like offer to give him his accounts back, they brought him on, tortured him with it, and then they started showing pictures of him and posting all that stuff up there and shit. Like this was all on the same stream where they were going to give him back his hacked accounts. And supposedly all that other stuff is pretty accurate. They did like a stream where they kind of admitted to doing all of this in 2023 during the height of the tipster stuff, where they all kind of admitted it. But there are like two different things that are really concerning. When I asked Josh on the stream about what his biggest like fuck up online, his biggest controversy, the first thing he said is, well, it's going to be after 2018, right? Because all that stuff before wouldn't be relevant. Which this would be placed before that, if that is the case.
Oh god.
And the other one, the other one is there's a whole section about gross score because this person that's the 23-year-old guy wrote like a paste spin and like destroyed Ghost Score or something and got that post like pushed everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Gross Score or whatever went on a whole fucking rant about how he's got fucking CP on his hard drive and that he knows this guy and stuff. And Josh boosted at the time. We're like, why the fuck would Gross Score just make up an allegation that fucking Bowblax's friend has child porn on his hard drive? And then then this situation comes up and it's like, oh. So at this point, we have nothing confirming that, and we're being very clear about that. But Josh is answering, so hopefully we'll get like a solid answer.
I just don't know how it always ends up at the spot. It's unbelievable. I mean, was there something? Not that it matters. But
Well, this isn't like a sexual thing. This is to
that's what I was
someone.
saying. To humiliate somebody. Yeah,
This
but it's
is
still
to
probably
utterly
constitutes-
humiliate a child, like a minor, like a potentially a 16-year-old or something. Which is, I mean, it's still fucked up. Yeah.
Oh, it's beyond fucked up. I mean, that's,
I would say the behavior is
He was
bad.
19 too. He was 19. He wasn't like their age, you know.
No.
Then I would just like, well,
Well, this is like a 16-year-old in a chat with a 16-year-old, a 19-year-old, and a 23-year-old. So like,
and they're just
the
abusing
23-year-old's got to know better than to be involving himself in this at all
But that-
whatsoever.
it really-
like the
it really is-
23-year-old is older than Augie now.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah, that's what you got to connect this to. That's a YouTuber who's older than Augie now at the time of that incident.
He's so full of hate. I mean, I know that's rich coming from me, but I mean, like that. I think that's his problem. And he really, if you think about it, at the end of the day, what undid him is just he has a hunger for hate. He's got to hate people. He even figured out a way to hate you and Augie. I mean,
Here's the thing, though. Do you remember all the shit that he said about like Animal J. Smith?
no, I don't know what that is.
I thought Bowblax's stuff on Animal J. Smith, I don't remember exactly what it was, so I might be talking on my ass. It felt kind of...
Who
like
was
this-
Animal J. Smith?
Animal J. Smith was like a tipster mod that he got fired from a trans charity. Do you think that... Like, does
Okay.
anyone think that some of the stuff he was prescribing to that guy, like, a lot of it was valid, but some of it was a little far...
Over the top.
Yeah. Because that's the first thing that comes to my mind when I'm talking about this. Like, yeah, he did like 9/11 roleplay on Discord, but they were calling him like a turbo pedo. Is that was that real? It was it was relentless. Who just rated me? Mike the Bike. Thank you for joining the stream. Hope you're doing well. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at that. I don't feel confident enough to say that was super out of pocket, but it's possible it was. I want to look back at it now because I mean that would be a comparable situation. Can you do a recap of that stuff? Probably not. That's probably Nick DeOrio research hour because I don't want to. I mean, I already now have to post another VOD about Bowblax, and I do not want to post any more VODs about Bowblax. But I mean, I kind of have to talk about this. I guess the DJ Screwdriver video.
When did this pop up? Like last couple hours? I mean, I just woke up.
This came up while I was live, so we're just watching it. We're probably about an hour out of it being posted.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I called Bowblax like immediately, and he answered, and he was like, "Oh," and he left, which is funny. But okay, Bowblax wants to call in. Can I add him?
Yes, absolutely. I'll be quiet.
Unfortunately, I have to add you to a call with Colton because that's the only way I can talk
I don't
to
care.
Josh.
I don't care.
Actually, wait, can you add Josh? Do you have friends with Josh on Discord?
I think so. Let's see. Yeah, sure. Let's try it. Yeah, sure. I can do it. I'll hit it now.
Hey, just to be clear,
Hello?
I wanted to talk to you first because I did not want to put you in any weird positions. Obviously, a lot of stuff is going on. This is a much more serious allegation, so I just wanted to make sure you know you're live.
Yes.
Your side of the story, whatever you got.
So the main concern from the DJ Screwdriver video is the GIF that he censored out. Now, SMT in that GIF, he was like in his underwear, like on the floor, like drunk with like a cup, and he like posted it on his own thing. And we're like, why were you posting that? And then we showed like the GIF. So that's what's there. It's not. I mean,
He was drunk. Wait, but he was drunk?
Well, yeah, he seemed drunk in the fucking GIF. I don't really remember.
Because
if
I
he
think
was
that they
or
placed
not,
him
but-
at like 16 or 17 years old at that point.
2016. I think he was 18 at the time, but don't quote me on that.
The only reason I'm saying that is based off Screwdriver's math, because he pulled up 2 times where he said it was his birthday, and then pulled up another time where I think he was 25 at that point, and the times didn't line up. Like if he announced his birthday on the correct day, then he couldn't have been 18.
He might have been 17. But yeah, I mean that whole that whole video.
But he like never covers himself with a cup at any point, and like dances around.
Well,
with
he like bashes the cup on his like underwear. I'm like, okay, it's like really dumb. I mean, you could show it on stream. I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna be honest. I personally
or yourself. I mean,
I don't really feel comfortable checking that. I don't know if anyone else wants to run the risk of it. But again, I'm live and I don't really want to.
Well,
risk that
okay, it's at the
personally.
18. It's at the. Can you wait? Can I post links in the chat? To this
I would
video?
honestly, I would request that you don't, because I don't want my viewers to click on it.
Like,
I don't want my viewers to
it's
be
a
attached
video
to
that's
this.
been
I don't
on
wanna be-
YouTube for
but
years
It's
without any-
unlisted.
Well, yeah, I privated it 2 years after it came out. About.
I don't want to. I personally don't want to risk. And I don't want to make them risk it. Dude, I'm really trying not to sound like a total dick here, but like
Okay.
I'm trying not to make this fucking awkward, but like literally,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Well, you come in here and to ask me like, "Oh, is this what it is?" and then I say something else, and
I
then
know, but this is
you
like
don't
a
wanna
tremendous
chat.
risk that you're asking because
yeah,
you kind of described what it said in the
well, you
video.
I already described it. The whole video. I mean, the reason it was private is because of how we treated him, not necessarily. Well, I didn't feel comfortable having it up because
Did you
how we
encourage
treated
him to do that?
No, because it was an
No,
old
he
clip.
did it of his own volition.
Yeah, they must have
okay.
pulled it off one of it. Like, did you pull that off of his like hacked Twitter?
I don't know. Chaos Spender is more familiar with all that, and it was years ago, so I don't.
Do you know if
we
he
did
pulled like the pictures of his family off the hacked Twitter?
Oh, everything was public. Everything was public
Okay.
as far as I know. Yeah, everything's public as far as I know.
Do you know if that? Because I remember when you were talking to me about the Chaos Bender stuff, when like obviously Groscore and him had like history or whatever, and he just called him like a pedo outright. Do you know if this could be what Groscore was referring to? Because he said he had like shit on his hard drives.
No, that's not what he was. I don't think that's. No. Yeah, they both hate each other and call each other pedos. I mean, Sam's married, and before he was married, he was dating someone of age. He's never had any pedophilic.
Yeah, I think. But I was talking to you about like I don't think Sam. Like I don't know if I don't know shit about Sam, so I can't really give you any position on Sam. But I mean, just from a charitability perspective, I don't know anything about it.
Okay.
But like that's such a because we were talking about like I think I said like why would GrowScore say your friend has like child porn on his computer? Like that's such a weird thing to just say about somebody.
I know their feud has been ongoing and deep, and they know each other on a more personal level. I think they were just like saying shit, like saying anything, like kind of like I hate you, so I'm gonna say anything. I mean,
Sure.
GrowScore's not.
So you guys were
kinda,
never like
out there.
confronted about this weird picture. This weird picture is like entirely new to this DJ
no.
Screwdriver video.
This is new to me, yeah. Because the whole reason I privated the video was because of how we
Can I
treated
say
him,
something
not
to you, Nick?
particularly because
I really
of
like
anything,
him.
Why?
Sexual.
Sure, I could believe that. I could believe that this angle hasn't been personally taken yet. With the other stuff involved with the video, so like you guys did like hack his Twitter and hack his YouTube channel by sending in like a friend to like collect it with the passwords.
Yeah, well, Sam was bullying him, and then he changed his password to stop123, so it was pretty easy.
So that's a yes.
He like admitted all of his passwords to Sam because Sam was like harassing him for it. So yeah, that all happened.
I guess why was Sam at like?
They're cool now though.
Yeah, but like why
they've
was
been friends
Sam
for
at
a
like
while,
23 years old, just like harassing like a fucking teenager? That's older
I
than
don't
like
know.
Augie.
That's not. That's something you'd have to ask him.
But I mean, you kind of participated in it too. I mean, you're 19 in that situation.
Well, we've been bullying SMT since I met Sam when I was 16. So
I know that you like.
It's kind of like an ongoing thing.
Obviously, autism's like a big thing for you. Did it kind of? Maybe this is gonna sound mean, but like, did it feel fun to bully like a more autistic person?
Great.
I mean, I like bullying people. I mean, you've seen like the fucking tipster streams and everything. That's why, like, part of why I'm in drama, right? Or was gone to commentary, right?
I get it, but like it's
shit talking and arguing.
I get it, but I mean,
it
it's
was
it's such a
excessive.
stark
It was very-
contrast to the stuff that you said to me, and then like I see you bullying an autistic kid.
I don't respect.
Wait, what did you? What stuff?
Oh no! Sorry, the donut sound's going off.
That you said to.
Well, because you're talking to me about like how like
referring to-
I mean we're going back over the conversation with like the leaked messages and stuff where it's like you're talking about well this person's ableist, they're saying ableist slurs and stuff like that, but it's like I didn't understand why you were talking about the ableism thing when you have a whole video on your channel about like how retard isn't like a slur and we're taking it back and shit like that. It's super cool now.
Well,
and then you're
do
like
you
bullying like
remember-
an autistic child.
Well, number one, I've changed a lot in the last 8 years.
That's not what he said.
No, but sure.
Okay. Well, I was about to answer. I'm kind of losing my train of thought a bit now. What did you say before that? Can you just repeat the question?
Yeah, there's three little parts to it. There is the fact that you were like vocal about how people.
Oh, the
have been treating you
ableism thing.
ableist,
Yes. I remember the ableism thing. Okay, that's what I was gonna answer. So the ableism thing. Do you remember when you were on stream with Edwin and Salvo, and Salvo said all that shit about me? That's like kind of the level of what I'm when I get upset. Like that's too ableist, right? And I feel like Queeman kind of does that same thing with me, where he's like too autistic to function, etc. It's like, you know, more than just like light jabs or whatever. It is hypocritical now. It is hypocritical with what I did 8 years ago, but in terms of like my stance on like ableism in the last like 5, 4, 3 years, yeah, it's only like those kind of. When I say like it's ableist, I mean like I don't just mean seeing retard or autistic or being maybe like a little bit ignorant with like something about autism or whatever. I'm talking about like going like really in depth, like this person's too dumb to function, like going like really, really, really.
So that was the quote
in
from Destiny
in the way that Salvo did and the way that Queeman did.
That was the quote from Destiny that said that bothered you, because I remember you talked to August about getting that clip removed from the video. Or you complained to him about it.
Which clip from what video?
The one that was in the front of my my Twitch streamers one, where he called you too retarded to function or something.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I
just
said that's
kinda
too
saw that,
retarded because it's not even fun. That was what he said.
Yeah, I mean, I just felt like Yeah, I mean, I guess I am slow. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, that was upset. I wasn't are you trying to gauge like the level of upsetness I would be at like something Destiny would
the
say
question was
versus...
more aligned with like, hey, like it's just kind of crazy to talk about that, and then I hear like this clip, and it's just like, because you mentioned in the stream we did with Augie saying what are the worst things you did, and then you said, well, pre or post 2018, because I don't think 2018 stuff matters. Was this what you were referring to?
Oh yeah, I was thinking about bullying a fucking guy for an hour while playing Mario Galaxy. The whole video is like pretty brutal.
Why did you guys do like a post talk with him after? I guess he does like a esports org thing now. But why did you guys, I guess, kind of revisit it in 2023?
2023.
Like you didn't bully him in 2023. You brought him on stream, and then you guys, like, I guess the Chaos Bender.
Oh yeah,
like,
Sam and him has been friends like forever. They like talk all the time back and forth. They probably talk more to each other than Sam does to me, honestly. They're just friends. I don't really know. I haven't, besides like the little bullying on Trashy Trio that we did, and like Sam bringing it up in some conversations. Like I'm pretty hands off with that whole thing. Yeah, since then. So I don't know.
Yeah, so I guess the biggest thing in particular is the litigation of that photo, I guess, what the deal with that is. And you say that, like, all the photos of the family and stuff are public, like the picture, I guess you said, like, his stepsister's hot. That's not, like, a private image or whatever? Because I know you guys were in his account,
I don't think so.
So I don't know if... That's my question, is, like, was it related to the hack?
Oh, no, it's not related to the hack.
Okay.
The hack was just his Twitter, and he barely had any tweets. It was just his Twitter, I think. Oh, and also
his
his
YouTube channel, because I think you guys
yes,
deleted a bunch of his videos.
I think we threatened to delete it. I don't think we actually deleted, but I don't know. But Sam was doing most of the stuff there, so I'm like, and it was years ago, so I'm going off really bad memory. But yeah, we were basically like bullying the shit out of him. Like that's obviously it's not the best behavior to exhibit online, but yeah, I mean, it's just basically
we all
bullying.
have our
There's no
Tommy NC
there's
2010 moments.
yeah, there's no like pedophilia involved or
I don't respect you.
or
I respect
and like Cody is cool with Sam now, so his name's public, by the way.
No, I know it was in the bot. I was just watching. So.
Oh, yeah. So
I don't respect you. So,
yeah, I mean, I made the video unlisted, so you can watch the whole thing if you want, or the part offline to see what it is. It's just basically like him in his underwear on the floor with like bang cupping, like with his friends or whatever, just like, you know, teenagers acting retarded, type shit. So yeah, there's definitely no like sexual thing. Like Sam isn't even gay, so there's that. I mean, like I don't want to. I don't want to. We were just
listening to his take on Pride Month. I'm very aware he's not gay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's Sam would be able to answer your questions better, but that's kind of. Yeah.
What is Bunty King?
Is that it?
A person?
Yeah, that was about this. Yeah.
Nicholas DeOrio.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm glad that you had a opportunity to clear the air on that right in the beginning.
Yeah, it's pretty serious. No, I didn't want to engage in this type of stuff anymore, like or surrounding me or whatever. But like, this is pretty important, so I figured I'd come on here. Thanks for having me on. Have you seen
Internet Versus?
Have you seen Internet Versus?
Oh yeah, I have. I have. All I'm saying is I do. What I'm surprised is that like I wish Connor worked that fast when he was working for me. He's pumping out the video. Like when he worked for me, I was like pulling teeth to get him to fucking make shit sometimes. But here he's uploading really fast, so I'm glad he's working hard. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys. Well, I guess I won't see you. But bye. Bye.
Peace.
Have a good stream.
Yeah, I think that was about all we could reasonably do to push him. I figure the answers will come out eventually if he's not telling
Well,
us
if the
truth.
video's out, it kind of ends the thing. He's just a bully. I mean, he's a hypocrite. That's it.
Well, I mean, the thing is, I'm not distributing that link, and I don't know who has
Oh, no,
that
I don't
link,
blame
so
you.
If I'm the only one who has that link, then I mean, there's not really much to say with it.
But didn't he just say he made it public?
No, he said he made it unlisted.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I don't know. That's what I got from it. I wanted to make sure I was riding the line of doing right in this situation. This is a risky boy, if I had to say.
That's pretty serious.
But I could prove he was 17 in 2016. I mean, I kind of took that assumption off the video. I think the video pretty much proves he was either 16 or 17. So, any recaps? Essentially, Josh denies the problem that I had with the only issue I had with Josh there is that like he kind of just described what exactly the allegation was. In a sense, like he said, like there's a video with him like pushing a cup against his privates while he's like rolling around on the floor in his underwear. And then they put that on the screen, which is like I mean, I think specifically for Josh too, but specifically for the 23-year-old, that is like a fucking crazy thing to do. But again, I haven't seen it. I've only heard now them describe it and then Josh describe it in current day. And it just sounds like, I mean, the goal isn't to prove that anybody has like a sexual intent. That gay comment was weird.
Yeah, well, I mean, if
It's
he's
like,
16 years old, gets drunk on his own, uploads the video, and they laugh at it, does that make them predators?
would you pull that shit up on stream on your show?
Oh, I'm not saying. No. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm saying
I'm not. No.
Yeah.
Let me say. I'm not. Absolutely not. Okay. Yeah. First off, it's just. Does that make a Josh a bad guy?
It might. It certainly might. But it's not like he's. It's not much like I'm not saying he's like predatory or any of these people.
Yeah, predatory. That a bad guy is.
But if you're pulling it up to it, like if you're pulling this up and it meets the regular standard, which again I have no idea if it would. I haven't seen it. But like if that's the case and you're doing that to humiliate, I mean, I would argue it's pretty comparable, I guess. It's just a different thing. It's a completely different thing, but it's still equally as fucked to do to a minor, I guess.
Oh, it's fucked no matter what. I mean, my point is 19 years old laughing at a 16-year-old making a jackass of himself.
Yeah, it's hard to navigate this without sounding like a massive hypocrite because I can't really expose somebody for bullying. Yeah. So I'm kind of going light on that other stuff because it's like, where realistically is the line? I know I personally am not intentionally running around and bullying fucking minors or whatever and hacking their channels and deleting their Twitters. That's a bit over the top. But like, I mean, we also do a little bullying on these streams. Hey, I'm not sure if I answered this correctly, so I just want to make sure I get my point across here and I just tack it right on to the end of the video. I don't know if the age gap in particular really matters. The idea is that like these people have a picture of a minor in his fucking underwear, which again, you could dispute. It could be disputed like how bad that is in any given moment. The issue here isn't that I think anyone's attracted to this minor, isn't that I think anyone here is like predatory and they want to like fucking do anything with this minor. I think that the issue with this is that they are humiliating the minor. Like that's what the issue is here. If this is like a near naked picture of a fucking 16 or 17-year-old that's actually being shown, a kid in his underwear or whatever, as even Josh described, I think it's pretty fucked because they're like humiliating him, and using an image like that is like pretty fucked. I mean, I don't know why anyone would be like risking doing that from even an optics perspective, or B, like, I mean, there's a 23-year-old in the call with a 19-year-old. Like, somebody's brain has to connect and say, hey, this is probably something we should not throw up on streams. This is pretty fucking weird. I don't think that's a mistake that Augie would make today. I don't think that's a mistake that Tom would make today. Both of those people are around the age that the fucking Chaos Bender guy would be. And Josh is 19 years old. So again, it's like, I don't think it's not 1916 age gap stuff, because that's like a sex thing. All right, it's not a sex thing. This is just like there's a kid in his fucking underwear rolling around on the floor making gestures, and it's pretty fucked up to humiliate like a kid that way. I know people are going to criticize me because I haven't seen the photo. Because of the nature of it, I really can't just like pull that up on my computer. And as far as I know, Josh has gone ahead and privated that video after the stream, so I couldn't even like look this up if I wanted to. So that's where I'm at with it. I think I've seen a lot of criticism from guys like Toastify on Twitter. I don't think the screwdriver guy's video was like all that maliciously worded. I think that this is just a really fucking weird, shitty situation.